Hey, how you guys doing? XNJ Alpha here, or Alex, and I just got I suppose sort of a quick commentary, but it's all just carrying on from the commentary that I did a couple of days ago, 2012, my lessons and experiences. The last thing I talked about was starting work, and the next thing I want to talk about is starting at university. Um, Now, the lesson behind this is really more of before I started university, because the way that you get into university in the UK, I don't know if it's any different in the US. It probably is slightly different, but there's probably some similarities. But basically, you apply through this thing called UCAS. It stands for something important, I'm sure, but I can't remember for the life of me. But yeah, basically you just fill out your personal details, your results, like your GCSE results and your AS level results. And then you do this personal statement where you just talk about yourself, talk about the sort of skills that you've got, why you want to do the course that you've applied to do, why you want to go to that university, all that good stuff. And then once you've done that, you submit it, and UCAS sends it to the universities that you've applied to. And then after a little while, once they've been able to review your application, they'll send you an offer, or send you a decline, or send you an invite to an interview. Now the declines and the invites are pretty self-explanatory, but for the offers, I think there's two kinds of offers. There's conditional offer and unconditional offer. And basically, for the unconditional offer, that means that's it. You're in. You don't need any interview. There's no certain amount of points that you gotta get. You're in. Whereas the conditional offer, basically, the university gives you a set amount of points that they want you to get to be able to let you into the university. And these points are added up, allocated to you, I don't know, by your A-level results. So I think an A star is about 120 points, an A is 100, B is 80, and so on and so forth. And then the AS levels are just half of their A-level counterparts. So an A at AS will be 60 points. It's probably getting quite confusing, but anyway, carry on. But basically, I got an offer of 260 points, I think. And this sort of leads on from the thing I was talking about earlier with my other commentary, the overconfidence in my maths A-level results, which actually failed. And a fail is actually 0 points, so that didn't really help towards me getting the points. But then in my other two A-levels, I got a fair number of points, but basically, in summary, I didn't actually get the total amount of points that I needed to get. And when I found out that I didn't actually have the right amount of points was when I went up to collect my A-level results, and I added up the points from the different subjects, and I found out that I fell short. So on the way home, I was quite worried about whether I got in or not, because I really wanted to go to university. I knew it would be a big step forward, and quite frankly, I didn't really have a fail-safe if I didn't get into uni. But yeah, so when I got home, checked the website, checked my email, and luckily I found out that I had gone to university. And I am very grateful and thankful to the admissions team at my university. But yeah, so the lesson here is just don't get too overconfident in yourself. I mean, it's good to be confident in and believe that you can do what you set out to do, but just don't get too overconfident. Now the next thing is about meeting new friends. Now, as I started uni, I didn't really know anyone there, so I had to rely on myself to meet some new friends. But I met this one guy, and then he introduced me to his flatmates, and all of them are great, brilliant people. And they've really accepted me as one of their own, even though I don't actually live in their flat. I live at home, but anyway, and I'm not the only one. There's a good number of other people that they've accepted into what they call their flat family. And they've actually named me Alexander the Great equals legend. But yeah, they're great people. But the lesson behind this is even if you meet new people, first of all, to meet new people, you just gotta be yourself, really. Don't try and be someone that you're not. The people who you make friends with will accept you for who you are, and quite frankly, if they don't accept you for who you are, then there's no point in having them as friends. But yeah, also when you do meet new friends, you shouldn't forget about your old friends, because quite frankly, I have another group of friends I've known for about 7 years now. I've known them all throughout secondary school, and basically, to be fair, they are basically the ones who have moulded me into who I am today. And without them, I wouldn't have got to where I am today. So I'm very thankful to them, and if they are watching this, you know who you are. Thank you. But yeah, the last thing I want to talk about isn't really a lesson or experience. It's more about the thing that most people are most concerned about 2012, which is the end of the world, 21st of December 2012. And I'm just going to give my brief thoughts on it. I don't think it's going to happen, quite frankly. It's, the common excuse is that perhaps, you never know. Perhaps the Mayans just ran out of rock to make their calendar on. So, yeah. But if I did think it was going to happen, and if it was going to happen, I don't think I want it to be. I don't think I want the world to go out the same way as in the movies, and like an apocalypse. Well, like the world blowing up and that. I'd probably rather for a zombie apocalypse, quite frankly. I'll talk about that more in another commentary. But yeah, if you enjoyed, please consider liking, please consider subscribing. I've been Alpha, or Alex, and have a nice day. Bye, guys.